My dear Ghanaian brothers and sisters, are we okay? Are we okay? You see, this has been a question that has been bothering me for so long. Oh my God. This question has been bothering me for so long, for about a decade, if not more. This is a question I've asked myself so many times. I don't even know how many times I've asked myself this question. This question, I don't know how many of you ask yourself the same question, but I am asking this question. Are we okay? I mean, I'm wondering, what if, hypothetically speaking, what if we are not okay up here? Hypothetically speaking, don't start shooting me. What if there's something really, really wrong with us up here, but we just don't know it? I mean, can we just wake up one day and say, you know what? To hell with all this. I am sick and tired of going in circles. I am sick and tired of being treated like some fool with no brain cells. I mean, can we really wake up and say these words and genuinely mean it, followed by an action that actually brings up a change? And when I say change, I mean genuine change. Because we just kept on going in circle for years. We're just repeating the same thing over and over again, and it's becoming so tiring, for God's sake. I mean, are we okay? Actually, you know what? Before I get to the point that I want to make, I want to share with you guys a story. You see, back in 2013, 2014, there was a severe load shedding, doomso everywhere. It was so bad that my life, I'm gonna talk of my life. I'm speaking for myself. I don't know about other people, but I'm sure many people share the same story. But here's the thing. My life was so depressing just because of load shedding. My life became so depressing that guys, it was so sad. It was very, very bad. Like, I just didn't know what to do with myself anymore. I needed electricity for my basic needs, just like everyone else. But no, there's nowhere to get electricity. The electricity used to come for about 4 hours, 8 hours. I think it used to come 6 and goes off at 6. And then it will go off for 3 days. I mean, oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, just thinking about this, like just thinking, just reminiscing, just remembering this just gives I feel weird. It used to be so bad that I used to sit at night just wondering, what can I do with my life? What happened is that I actually resulted in going to the nightclub, which was Vienna City at the time. And if anyone that knows me knows that is not my life. But I would rather go into the nightclub, sit in there just so I could get some life into my life, just to put some life into it. I just wanted some light. Just wanted something. And I would go there all the time. But mostly I spend my time in the casino, where I would just sit by the machine just gambling. But this is not really, that's besides the point. The thing is that my life was so depressing at the time that I was so angry at the NDC government. Like, I was super, super pissed. Like, I'm like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Why are they making our lives so miserable? Something has to be done. I've said this so much that I ended up sleeping and I had a dream. I saw myself with Nana Akufo-Addo. I saw myself voting for this old man. Literally. Funny. I literally dreamt me voting for Nana Akufo-Addo because I've never done that before. I've never voted before, but I saw myself voting for this guy. So when I woke up, I thought, you know what? Maybe God is telling me what to do. Maybe I could be the change. I could make the change. So what should I do? I need to make sure I get my ID ready. I think I didn't even have an ID right at the time, but I had to go and queue and get that ID, voter's ID, just so I could vote. And when it came time for voting, what did I do? I voted for Nana Akufo-Addo. I voted for that, so you can say that I'm part of the problem. You can say that I'm part of the problem because I voted for this guy when it came time for voting. One of the biggest mistakes I've made in my entire life, voting for Nana Akufo-Addo. Now, think about this. I saw myself voting for this man, something I would never do under any circumstance. Under a normal circumstance, I wouldn't do that. Not because I don't like him or anything, but because I would never vote for anybody. It's just not my thing. I wouldn't vote for anyone at all because they haven't done anything that benefited me in any way. But I ended up voting for that guy because I saw it in a dream. Makes me wonder why. And why did I see that? But anyway, I voted for Nana Akufo-Addo. And guess what happened? A year after voting for him, my life became more miserable than it was when Doomsday was happening, that I had to run out of the country. I left my country, Ghana, and traveled outside. I had to travel to South Africa. Now, look at the statistics. Look at the number of people that had to leave the country from the time Nana Akufo-Addo became president to the time that to now. The number of people that left, the number of youth that had to run out of the country just so they could escape the pressure that was happening at the time. It was just, it's just crazy. So many youth had to go just because we wanted a better life for ourselves. But anyway, the thing is that recently, because of the election that is happening, recently I've been seeing some videos going around. I've seen people fighting each other, committing crimes, serious crimes, in the name of the party that they support. Like, really, are you guys okay? So many videos just coming up on social media, a whole lot of weird stuff. I can't even go into it, but yes, you get the point. It's just so it's so irritating. It infuriates you. When you see it, you get really angry. If you're using your brain. I wonder, why does this keep on happening over and over again? This has been happening since before we were born. People would fight and kill for NDC and NPP. And this persists. The same thing continue happening up until today. Why? Why? Please, someone answer me. Tell me, why does this keep on happening? Anyway, the reason why I'm making this video is because I wanted to ask a question, and I'm hoping that I would get an answer. Because this is not fair anymore. This is not fair anymore. Can we change? Can we make something happen? Recently, a friend of mine, a group of people went on demonstrating because of the whole Galamsey thing that was happening, and because of those people are destroying the water bodies and stuff, and then they were locked in jail for, I think, over a week. Now, one of the people in this demonstration who got caught up in it, who's part of it and actually got locked up, is a very close friend of mine, someone I respect a lot. And me knowing this person very well, I know this person is a family man. This person is a family. He loves his family and loves to provide hard work of trying to provide so much for the family. Now, this guy got locked up for over a week. And I'm asking myself, what's happening with this guy's family? Now, this guy has to be out there trying to provide for the family, but he's in there. Now, this is simply, they're trying to tell us, it's like they're sending a message to us, telling us that, listen, if any of you try to do this nonsense, this is what's going to happen to you. So it's like they're telling us directly, like, if you also try to do this, this is what's going to happen to you. Like, are you for real? Are you for real? Is this what the government, is this what it's all about? People threatening us, telling us that if we try to look for anything, if we try to make a change or try to speak up, we'll end up like this. Like, really? And now, my question is, why do we keep on fighting for the same people? We voted, we keep on voting for the same NDC 8 years after 8 years. This one coming, and NDC was there. They were so bad that, like, I already showed that story. Then MPP came. They are even worse. They even made things even worse. And then we're going to go back to NDC again. And then it's going to be worse than NPP. Then we start complaining. Then we go to the next one. I have a friend who, me and him, we were together at the time in 2016 when we were saying, no, we have to take out John Dramani, Mama. We have to take out John Dramani. We are going to vote for NPP. Me and this guy, I remember us having this conversation that we're going to take out the NDC government and put on NPP. And we did that, which was my first time voting. Anyway, the biggest mistake of my life, as I've said before, I would never do that again. But we voted together, me and this guy. Recently, I saw him in a video wearing John Dramani Mama's t-shirt. Now he's screaming, saying the same thing he was saying then about John Dramani Mama, that he wants to kick him out. So because now he's saying the same thing. MPP made our life miserable. So, I mean, are you okay, my brother? Are you okay? Are you okay up here? Don't you think something is seriously wrong with you? I mean, you were saying the same thing years ago. So are you going to keep on going back and forth like that up until you get old? So please, my Ghanaian brothers and sisters, can we really make a change? Can we make a real change? Listen, if you think that voting for John Dramani Mahama, or let me say NDC, if you think voting for NDC is going to make things better, then something is wrong with you. I wanted to say you're stupid, but I would just say something is wrong with you. Yes. And if you think voting for NPP voting for them, they will actually make something better. They will do something different than they did the past 8 years. Then you are very stupid. Really. Please. It's either we sit down and think this through and just get rid of both this. Like, guys, I don't have the solution anyway, but I'm just saying, having these two guys just going back and forth and just playing with us like some chickens with no sense, it's not fair. And we are allowing it. We've been allowing it for a long time, but can we not allow it anymore? Can we come up with a solution? Can we come up with something new? Can we come up with a way to get rid of both this virus that have nothing to offer? Please. So my question remains, are we okay? I don't think so.